So there is one more concept that we have studied in this first unit of math, the first module, and that is the concept of base 10. Remember, when you multiply or divide by 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, a million, etc., a number with many zeros, you don't have to do the math. You can do the math in your head just by moving the decimal either left or right. So I want you to pause the video as you copy all of these problems down. If you already remember how to solve them, you can solve them on your own and then press play to check. And if you want some support, then just copy them down and press play. Okay, so to support you with doing these problems, I'm going to do another problem right down here. So I'm going to put 1 and 2/10 to remind myself which way I move the decimal. So if I multiply by 10, that means the number is going to get bigger. I'm going to put a B for bigger. And if I want this number to get bigger, I need to move the decimal to the right. So I'm going to remind myself that multiplication means decimal goes right. So again, if I'm going to divide by 10, that means the number is going to get smaller. I'm going to put an S, and that means that this decimal must be going to the left to get smaller. So I'm going to say division means decimal will go left. So now let's solve the problems. Okay, so this first one is multiplication. So I know, you know what, this is also a good strategy to do. Let's put a B for bigger or an S for smaller on top of each one. So multiplication is going to get bigger. Division is going to get smaller. Multiplication bigger. Division smaller. You finish them. Okay, and now let's do a couple problems together and then you finish them. So this one's getting bigger. So to get bigger, it would move one space to the right because there's only 1 0. So my new value would be 42 and 5/100. Okay? You try division. So again, we have 1 0. It's getting smaller, so that means I'm only going to move one digit to the left. My new value is going to be 425 thousandths. This next one has 2 zeros. So that means I'm going to be moving 2 spaces to the right because it's getting bigger. Oh, there's no other value here, so that means I have to add a 0. 1, 2. So my new value is 8230, and the zero's over here. If you want, you can put another 0, it doesn't matter. Put in your comma. 8,230. Okay, you try the last 3 by yourself if you were working with me, so pause the video and do them alone. And if you've already done them, let's correct them. Here we go. This is getting smaller by 2 digits. 1, 2. New number should be 823 thousandths. This number is getting bigger by 1 digit to the right. 125 67/100. And this one is getting smaller, 2 digits. 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Great. If you got all of those correct, that was 6 problems. Please score yourself. Tell me how many you got correct by yourself out of 6. Well done. And that is our decimal review.